first of all, roll out your clay and then cut out the template pieces. Use a kidney to smooth out the surface if you've got lumpy bumpy bits. Place all the template pieces over the top of the clay, smoothing out any little bubbles, and I like to use a scalpel to cut out because it's got a nice fine blade. Once you've finished cutting out all the pieces, remove all the excess clay, and what I like to do now is give it a little blast with a hairdryer on both sides, and that firms up the clay, and it's really much more easier to work with once it's firmed up. Remember, little top tip, don't dry too much, you don't want any of it turning a lighter colour, and you don't want any cracks starting. It's just a slight amount to just firm up the clay. Then you want to score and slip, ready to start making the jar. Score and slip down both edges, and these are going to be pressed together. Remembering to flip over and work on the base, blending all of those lines. And a kidney, and then finish off blending with a sponge so I can't see any visible lines. Starting on the lid, so you want to score and slip just like you did with the jar. Now you're going to wrap the side wall all the way round the top of the lid, and you want to press the sides where the base is to get a nice join. So now we're scoring and slipping the two edges. You're going to press these together and then blend all the joins. You want to turn around, rotate it, use a sponge, use a kidney, and smooth everything, and making sure all of those joins are really well pressed together and there's no cracks that are going to appear, because you would have spent quite a bit of time just joining and blending. And to get right into the corners, I use a paintbrush with some slip on it to really blend. So I've turned the lid over now, so I'm working on the top of the lid and I'm just blending away, really getting rid of any lines and smoothing out. You can use sponges like I said, kidneys, and go over. When it is a bit drier, it's easier to completely smooth out, so if you want to give it another blast with a hairdryer to speed up the process, you can. On the handle, as it's been out for quite a while, just adding a little bit of slip over the top just to soften it up a little bit, so when we are creating our arch shape there won't be any cracks that appear. And just slowly manipulate the clay. There is a shape guide included on the template if you want to use that. Then I mark where I want the handle to go and score and slip both on the lid and on the handle. Use plenty of slip both on the handle and the lid, and then when you place the lid down and compress, make sure that you're supporting from underneath the lid so that it doesn't concave, and you really can then add a lot of pressure to make sure it's joined well. And finally, make sure the lid fits the jar. You want wiggle room because there's going to be shrinkage with firing and you're going to be adding glaze, and that's it. Brilliant. So well done everyone, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you did, and thank you. See you later.